A huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Skillshare is an online learning community for creators with more than 25,000 classes in design, business, and more. I've been using Skillshare for quite a while now because I've been learning how to better my cinematography so I can make my videos more visually interesting for all of you guys. I've also been learning After Effects, as one of my resolutions this year was to learn at least 50 hours worth of After Effects stuff, and Skillshare has definitely helped me do this. So join more than 7 million creators learning with Skillshare. The first 500 of my subscribers to use the link in the description will get a 2-month free trial, and an annual subscription just starts at $10 a month after that. So check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for another video. I did a zero waste kitchen tour, I think last year or something, and since then I've been trying every month to clear out my cupboards, to clear out anything that is just kind of taking up space where I could really be reducing my food waste. So every month I try and eat all the food that is in my cupboard and then simply replace the things that I am actually eating. So I thought I would just share with you all of these things today, the things that are low waste, I am able to get package free, but also things I still have in there and what I'm reusing for kind of mason jars and things like that, and the things I don't have that are still got some plastic on them. So anyway, grab a cup of tea and let's get straight into the video. Okay, so I'm going to run through some of the stuff quite quickly because we have a lot of stuff and I don't want you to get bored. But the majority of this stuff I have bought from zero waste shops like Hetu in Clapham Junction, The Source Bulk Foods again in Clapham Junction, and also BYO in Nunhead, which is much closer to where I live. So things like this is tamari, and this used to be an olive oil bottle, and I just decided to reuse it and use it for another kind of liquid. You fill it up, or this is 500 mils, they do like by mils. So I got tamari because I didn't have soy sauce. They taste a little bit different. I think tamari is just gluten-free. That's it. And then we've got some white rice. I got this again from Hetu. Hetu have unpackaged white rice. I have some vegan protein powder, and I got this from The Source Bulk Foods. That's the only place that I know that sell unpackaged protein powder. I'm convinced that they're not a zero waste shop. I think they're just a bulk shop because I don't know where anyone would get unpackaged protein powder, even like suppliers. So, and then we have Nutritional Yeast. This is honestly the first thing I bought when I went to Hetu the other day because it's a vegan staple for me. And then in paper packaging, I've got some Vital Wheat gluten. This just is basically what seitan is made out of, and I bought some online. It's organic, it's from Suma. I have this thing called Udo's Choice. I actually got given this by someone. It just has loads of greens in it, all the kind of disgusting powders. Or beluga lentils, whatever they are. And then this is some cornstarch. Cornstarch is really helpful if you're making your own homemade deodorant. And this container was actually something that I bought like olives in or something like that, and I've just reused it. If you can reuse anything that you have first, that is so much better to do. I have quinoa and I have some navy beans or cannellini beans, I can't quite sure remember, but I'm just reusing some old plastic Tupperwares because for dry food, I don't worry about that at all. I think it's fine. I have this tiny jar. This used to have some peanut butter in it before I started making it myself. And I've got some cacao nibs in here. This is definitely from a phase when I thought that cacao nibs were really like healthy and delicious and making smoothie bowls and stuff like that. So I got this actually free from a plant-based event that I went to. I try and say no to most things because obviously it's packaged. Obviously I'm going to use it because I have it, but unfortunately I don't think this material is recyclable, which is a real shame. I have some cashews, which I rarely buy. Got some flax seed in here, and I usually grind the flax seed when I actually eat it. I've got some mixed nuts, again in just a jar that I bought some black olives in that I'm reusing. Some aduki beans, again I've had these for a while. Soybeans over here. Got some soybeans, which I tried to make soy milk from. I've tried to make tofu a few times and it turns out fine, but it's not the best. Again, I bought these from Hetu. And then we have some more flax seeds, which again, I bought these unpackaged from Hetu, which these are really good for healthy hair and skin and nails. So I highly recommend. So this is another mistake buy that I bought this maybe a couple years ago. I think it's definitely still in date. Yeah, it's fine. but it's like spirulina powder. It's like one of those things that you buy thinking, oh, I'm gonna be really healthy with it, and so I have tried to get through this, but I'm still getting through it. But yeah, unfortunately it's in the packaging that I probably can't recycle properly, so I'm just going to reuse it when I'm going to go and buy some kind of like lighter items. What else have we got? We've got some peanut butter. Even though I mostly make my own peanut butter now, sometimes I'll just buy some of this organic whole, like Meridian whole earth one, where it's from. What else? We have some, these are like a kind of British version of a chickpea. We have some red lentils, trying to make some curries and stuff like that. And this jar was actually my mum's jar and she wasn't using it anymore. And I thought, well, better to take it than to let it go to waste. So these two packaged things obviously are not zero waste or even kind of low waste. This first one are red pepper flakes that my friend actually gave me because she was making kimchi and she just got so over making kimchi, and she still had like a whole pound of these. So I just said I would take them off her hands and I would make kimchi, which is why I made some last week. I showed that in my vlog on Wednesday if you missed that. And then I have this dry seaweed. Now again, I bought this quite a while ago and I bought it when I was making like a Japanese hot pot, and I actually wasn't sure what I was going to do with the rest of this, but I'm using this to make the kimchi as well, so I don't have to use fish sauce, and it just gives it that nice such weird like flavouring of the sea. British self-raising flour in paper, so that's great. This was a thing that I actually got from my friend Noor. She got me a candle and I thought it'd be great if I just reused this. Can you see inside? Yeah, if I just reused this as another container. So it's got chickpeas and soybeans in there. Mix them up by accident. That's going to take me a while to unpick. We also have some steel cut oats. These are the bane of my life, but luckily Pickup Limes have just come out with a really great like breakfast video that talks about how to cook these properly, because every time I cook them they just seem to not cook very well. Okay guys, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I have Maca Powder, but I don't like it. But I have been trying, lots of you have sent me amazing recipes and I have been really actually making my way through it. It doesn't look like it, but I have. And if I don't use it really by the end of like another month or two, I am going to put it on Oleo. Just putting it out there. I'm so lazy with some of these things that I don't, like if I don't have a thing to put them in, I'll just keep them in their bag. So I bought some oats in here. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. These are my favorite things. These are like vegan dark chocolate. I got that from BYO. We've got some pasta in here, I think. Yeah, I got some pasta in here, which again, I don't have a pot for, so I just keep it in the bag. I've got some Deluxe Muesli because I absolutely love Deluxe Muesli. Do you want to say hello? Ooh. Whenever I'm filming, Ralph always loves to come and just be a part of it and to see what's going on. Don't you, Ralph? In here I bought some more green lentils because I foolishly did not realise I had that little pot. So as a rule, I try and not buy new things if I already have some left. But as you can tell with the green lentils and the flax seed, I definitely have bought more than I should. Okay, and the last thing are some kidney beans. And I keep them in the bowl because again, why not? Why not? So that is all this stuff. The only other things are this ghost pepper kind of salt that my boyfriend's dad actually bought me for Christmas one year. And I've got a similar like Bloody Mary spice mix that he bought me. So that's like a time when, because I don't know his parents that well, like I don't want to say don't buy me plastic things, do you know what I mean? But I bought I think this was like 2 Christmases ago, and I've used the ghost pepper one, but I haven't used the Bloody Mary thing yet because I don't love it, but at least people in my family like it, so they will use it. But yeah, this is all the food that I have in my pantry at the moment. I'm going to put all of this away and then I'm going to show you just the last few things that are in here and then we can move on. So these are just the other things I have in my cupboard. We have baking soda, which I've written on the top. We have citric acid and we have some rose water. And I use these things for cleaning. It's super important you make sure on the top they are labelled. And yeah, if you haven't seen my DIY cleaning video, I will link it down below. But these are my sort of like 3 favourite things I like to use, so go and check it out. But yeah, apart from food, it has this stuff and then just the stuff that I keep my things in, but that's it. Yeah, and then the last thing are just some of these small jars. These small jars are basically just stuff that we have bought that have come in them, and we just wash them out and make sure that we reuse them. They are super light, like that's why we keep plastic ones, because we can use them to buy things like spices and really light nuts or seeds or things like that, or just a really small amount of baking soda or baking powder, etc. And it's super helpful because then it means that yeah, we can just buy a small amount when we need. We are so lucky that in London we have so many zero waste shops now, and I really, really hope the movement grows so much that you guys have access to the same things that I do as well. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you what was in my pantry today, and I would love to hear from you what kind of things that you have in yours, what you can get package free and what you can't as well. And it's really important to remember that everyone's journey is different because our accessibility is very different. You know, our time privilege and our money privilege is also very different. So definitely be proud of what you're able to achieve, because as I said, it has a huge impact, you know, what we have available to us and shops and things like that. Anyway, I just want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was informative in some way or just a little bit interesting. And I really do encourage you every month or every 2 months or whatever to go through your cupboards and make sure you really are eating your food and not wasting it, because it is easy to forget about it because we are surrounded by a world of convenience and we really need to start valuing our food a lot more. So yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you guys very, very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.